Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Aztec aggression campaign in Europa Universalis IV. So, let's see what we can actually get from France. So with 17 war score, that's probably the best we're going to get. Unless we wait a long period of time for him to use his 6 transports to bring over 6 regiments at a time. Let's see, can we find that battle? The one where we killed 6,000 Frenchies. Why does it say 48 and then sometimes it says less than that? I mean, the 6 had to count, right? Well, let's see. I remember it was in, I think, Kespic. Apparently they had 7,628. We got 0.64 war score. It's not worth waiting for multiple of those just for 0.64 war score. What we're going to take is as many provinces that cost 0 dip as possible. We want our cores back primarily. So let's first negotiate that. I want these. It says it's going to cost us Diplo points, and I'm inclined to believe it. Return cores to me. No? It's not an option? Oh well. We take our cores. And then we'll take our claims. And that's basically all that he's willing to give me. It's not much. Detroit is going to cost overextension. Maybe we can get... It's just so close. You know, the length of war is plus 16. I suppose that is still ticking up, isn't it? Let's wait till January and see if the length of war ticks up to 17. It did not. So relative strength of the alliance isn't going to improve. France isn't going to lose control of their capital. The military strength is going to get better, if anything. Demands exceed war score would stay the same because we're not going to gain any war score. I just can't make it happen, so... Alright, well then the one we give up is probably going to be the smallest percentage. We can get rid of a 2% one. Alright, there we go, that's fine. Let's see if this costs us. It did. Well, we got our cores back though. And we're out of administrative points. Alright, so Florida. Florida. Your Liberty Desire needs to go up. You're outraged. We need to fabricate more claims on the colonies. We've got plenty of wars to do before we can actually make much happen. Are you serious? I'm stranded here? Great. Excellent. And Great Britain's causing me to suffer a lot of attrition. Rio de Plata's broken their support treaty thing with us. Have you suddenly become loyal to your overlord again? Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. It doesn't seem like I can really help them if they don't want it. Do we have any transports? None. I'm going to have to build some to get those troops back. This is my whole fleet right here. I guess we go back to protecting trade then, yes? Right now we are primarily transfer collecting in Mexico. What are you doing? You're collecting? I suppose we want to protect trade in Mexico, since we only have 61% control. We'll get those transports. Let's grab our one heavy and go mothball it again. And here come the rebellions! As expected. We're gonna have some freedom wanters. Would you get out of my freaking land, people? 56% overextension. I'm glad that we got our cores back. That's exciting. It would have been nice to like get some of this land up here or something, but we just need to fabricate more claims. We have no monarch points. We have all of this available territory and no monarch points. Shall we increase our manpower modifier by a ton? I think so. 175k. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger than that, but okay. Maybe it needs a month update. I think I do this almost every time. Forget, you know. Yeah, there we go. 253. That seems a little bit more appropriate. Portuguese Brazil has done something. Okay, yep. That's nice of you guys. British Columbia, why don't you want independence? Why are you so loyal? Stop being loyal. Break free. Floridian peasants. Apparently we needed a shake-up. Well, we only have the one active rebellion, and it's actually not that bad. So we'll just focus on getting our cores, and we will get our diplomats fabricating claims on all the things. Pretty much every province that we can. First truce comes up with who? Looks like Canada's 90. Oh god. Again, I really feel like that rebellion shouldn't happen anymore after you've reformed your government. But okay. Alright, what was I just looking at? I was looking at something important and then I got distracted by a stupid event. What was it? It wasn't religion, it wasn't any of this stuff. It wasn't colonization, was it? I don't remember. Damn it. Nahuatl will convert to Shia? Sounds about right. We owe quite a bit of money. Oh, right, I was looking at truce timers. Okay, Canada is 90. So we can attack them in 8 years. We can attack France in 88. So we can actually attack France earlier. Hopefully, we'll be able to get another claim on France proper so we can get Spain to suicide on them again. That would be ideal, because they are still, for some reason, our ally. Alright, now I want to pull these guys off. We got too many free diplomats. We need to get one guy working on more Canada. One guy working on French Canada. I can't claim that because it's their capital. French Canada, you're so small. Alright, well I'm going to continue doing, I think, 4 colonies at a time. Until we pay off our debt. Especially while we're losing money, 12 ducats a month, to Norway, of all people. No, at least it's not France or something. It's just Norway. And if Florida breaks, that'd be cool. They went bankrupt, didn't they? I think they did. Yeah, bankruptcy +3. So peasants are going to break them, which is going to affect a bunch of stuff. These peasants are raising autonomy in most of the provinces, which will make them cheaper for us. Our prestige is nice and high. Where are these colonies, anyway? Oh, we got one with 900 and no troops there. How'd that happen? Okay, we'll protect those two. So these are the 4. Got it. Cool. Gotta move my capital up north. Might even be time to consider it. If we could get up into the Gulf of St. Lawrence, we could start to really steal a lot of the wealth from France and Spain. But we need a lot more boats, which we'll get when we get the, we'll get more boats from quantity when we get towards the end here. National Arsenal. In the meantime, we do have access to like another 50 ships, so I should just be building more. Of course, I was also supposed to pay off my loans, but you know, Ottomans no longer rivals France. Okay. I guess we'll keep one army down here, but get the other one up this way. Doesn't really feel like we have as large of an army as we do. We're gonna go down to like 60% maintenance. Should be enough to still fight rebellion. And there was other land that I didn't have enough points to core. So we'll start those. The Cosmopolitan Patriots are already up to quite a bit. Chesapeake. It's gonna be... Ugh, that one's gonna be a pain. You're outraged, so you're not gonna give me military access. Which means that when you rebel here, I'm gonna have to use transports. So let's just get a leader down there and park an army there. And let's actually stay at full maintenance until we get this rebellion done. Stupid islands. It's essentially an island. What a pain. Should probably build a couple more transports. I think 20 would be a good number. Damn it. See, that's what I was worried about. Now we've got freaking 11 stack. And I gotta suffer a landing penalty. Oh dear. It's so silly. I mean, they're bankrupt, they have no troops. They can't stop me, but they won't let me in. And so, I'm gonna have to wait for transports. And that's, of course, the only rebellion, right? Or there's 2 of them, apparently. shoot. Should have been a little bit more aware of that. And actually had an army there in advance of the rebellion. Starting to see some imperialism wars. That's kind of cool. Alright, so while we're waiting, I'll transport the rest of these guys over. I might have to just let him siege it, and then he'll move from here to like over here, and then I'll land some troops. That does mean that we're not going to be able to... Oh, I haven't even started coring it. Good. Good. That's actually totally fine. Not a big deal at all. Only making 19 ducats a month from trade. Well, I don't think I want to move my capital. 200 administrative points to move the capital right now would suck. Whereas 300 points to move our actual main trade port wouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's just think about it for a second. If we had done it, if we do it, we have good trade power in Mexico. So we just allow it to do whatever. I don't care which direction it goes. We put a merchant here and all of our ships, and we steer north towards Chesapeake Bay. And then from Chesapeake Bay, we put another merchant, and we steer north towards the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And then we ignore these, because they don't matter which way they go. This one, we don't care either. It can go in either direction. And I think we can make a lot more money. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make this my trade port. So right now we're making 20 ducats a month from it. This province. Yep, Gulf of St. Lawrence. I don't think the actual specific province really matters. 300 dip seems fine. Alright, and let's shuffle the merchants around and the boats. So you guys are now going to protect trade in the Caribbean. We're going to steer trade here. The guy who's in Rio Grande. We're going to steer trade here. The guy who's currently in Mexico. And then are there any others that we care about the direction? I don't have much control here, so I'd kind of really... Well, most of it's being pulled forward anyway. This one's automatically going that way. There's really not many other spots that I need a merchant. Unless we're going for like an inland trade bonus. Yeah, let's put a transfer trade merchant here. And we'll actually set it inland so we have bonus transfer trade power. Since it's going to an inland node, we'll get like caravan trade power or something. And then that way, this one, where it's all being pulled forward, it's all going into nodes that we like. So let's wait till the turn of the month and see what happens. I don't think all the merchants are in place yet, though. Yeah, the one going to Chesapeake Bay, he really needs to be there. So this month's not a good indicator. We're at 770. But yeah, there's our caravan power. No? No caravan power, huh? Why not? There should be. Is Ohio not considered an inland node? Okay, towards Chesapeake Bay. North. This is the problem. 24 ducats bleeding out that way. We might actually want our ships there. I need so many more boats. We'll go 50-50. So half in Chesapeake and half in the Caribbean. Back up to 1643. Now a lot more of it's going north. I feel like, you know what? there's not as much competition here, but there's so much going out in this direction. The other thing is we really don't have a lot of trade power in a capital either. Let's take, again, half of these ones and protect trade in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Let's build some more transport, or light ships. And it might not work out quite like the way that I want right away, but eventually, there we go, we're already making more money than we were. And that's with the same ships that we had. And it's just going to get better and better and better now as we continue to exert more and more trade power pressure in the Caribbean and then in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And then as we get more provinces up here near Vinland, we're just going to take all of the money that the old worlders have been taking from us. Because I still have a lot of available naval force limit. And we'll go over the force limit. I'd say -8's fine. -7 as well. Alright, more rebellions. Alright, let's get one more round of claims going, then I'm going to take a break. Fabricate on you. Fabricate on you. French Canada, I think we're done fabricating on. Yes. French Louisiana's got a couple more. And, I guess Vinland as well. Yeah. I mean, if we can't break Vinland free, we'll just attack them. Alright. You see, the problem is we only have 46% control in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And that's where we probably need, actually, the most boats. Even more so than down here. This is where the most overall trade power is, I think, because it's getting transferred trade power from, like, frickin' Sevilla and stuff. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.